There you go, Dad and Chop out on another adventure. We are heading to the Bothy. This will be the third time that we have been here. First time was just a recce. Second time, the boys and I built a bench, built a table. And the third time, Charlie and I are back to sleep inside the Bothy. Yes, it's just Charlie and I tonight. Oh, it's been a long walk. We finally made it. And it started to rain, which is a good thing because that makes it fun. But also a bad thing because if this leaks, then we're going to be getting wet. Oh, it's actually a huge relief to see this. Oh. So we'll look up, see if anything's changed. I can't imagine anyone has been here. Well, open the window, make it a bit lighter in here. Nice. Yeah. I have to bring my bag in separately because it's too big to come through that door on my back. I need to take my jacket off. Oh my god, that was a hot, hard walk. It's warm today. It's actually raining outside, but it's super, super warm. Christ. We're actually going to sleep in here tonight.
I reckon it might fit in here.
We're going to do more dinner and we're going to sleep in here tonight. Oh,
If it leaks...
I can see a hole here and a hole here, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. It looks really good in here, I'm quite impressed. Right, jacket on there. What are you thinking?
Do you know what would be cool? What we could do? If we find enough strong wood, we could build a bunk bed right here.
Interesting, interesting. You hear the rain. It is a long-tailed tit.
Yeah, I was going to see that one, but the camera's on. I was going to see one of the tits.
You can hear it making the noise and it goes blue. Right, let's get our stuff in. But we had a plan, didn't we? So we brought our hot stove with a flue pipe with us. So we're thinking about putting the stove there. Yeah? Because there's a gap through the roof, I reckon. So we've got a kink in our pipe. We're going to send it up and out through that hole. Yeah?
Yeah. So
maybe the stove here. But then we're also thinking about moving this table to here. Yeah?
I don't know if it would probably... I think it would hit that and take up too much space.
Right, so stove, I need to get my bag in, I need a drink. I'm super thirsty.
Yeah, there's a hook.
Yeah, I did. Okay. Right, what have you got in yours?
I've got...
Right, so, torch for later. We've got 2 sleeping bags on the other side. What have I got in here? Drink. That's what I was after. Should we see about just moving the table? Because the sooner we move it, the sooner we're never going to be able to put our bed. I'm so parched. It's a big hike. We didn't film any of it because it's starting to rain. The bags are heavy. Wow. Right. Oh, shit. I didn't open. Right, if you lift your side and start walking that way. Okay, right. Thoughts? Thoughts are this. Table stays here, we sleep down on the floor.
Yeah.
That's the simple solution. Yeah?
Yeah.
But before we put this back, I want to shorten that leg, because that's the one that came into the corner here.
Yeah.
And this is the highest point, and the table's completely out. So if I can cut one side off real quick, then that'd be one job I'd have to do later. Right. We need to hammer this back in.
Yes. I've been waiting for this.
Axe boy.
We've got the hippie axe.
Literally saying, look how rigid this table is, and then it came apart. I'm going to give it a clump. Okay, Chop's going to build up the back saw, and then I will cut this leg off.
There we go. Yeah.
Nice and tight. It's good. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It's not heavy, it's just trying to
Awkward.
move it.
It's less likely to be kicked over because it's under the table. You know what I mean? So when it's sticking out, you can kick it. So just prepping some wood and thinking of where to put the hot stove. Now it's got long legs, so I'm tempted to put it like half on the bench and raise it up so it's like waist height, so it's off the floor. We're limited because I need the flue pipe to come out. Do not want to be gassing ourselves out in there. Right, so plans are tonight, set the hot stove up and we're going to throw out some steaks.
I'll cut this one in half.
Yeah, we need to saw them down so they're shorter. Right, let's do the flue pipe so you can see what we're talking about in the stove. Oh my god, that rain is not letting up. We're about to find out how waterproof this is, I think. Right, so, what was my plan? Oh yeah, I need to get the stove out. While Charlie's doing that, one of Charlie's concerns was the spiders. I think he's right in being concerned, but I don't think there's anything in there that's poisonous. But so why if they fall on your face when you're asleep? I just said they're probably more scared of us. They're not going to want to land on our face. Is that right? Chop and I are also going to be watching a movie tonight because it is Friday night. Like I said earlier, as my children are getting older, they're becoming more independent and they're off doing their own things on the weekend. So there are times when I go out on my own and I film on my own and it's just one king as opposed to three kings. If you're wondering, our surname is King. We don't claim ourselves to be royalty at all. It's just in the name. Right, the stove. This could be our little wood pit right here, look.
Did you clean it up?
Huh? Yeah, I did. I cleaned it all out so we could put all the wood here, couldn't we? Right, I have to cut this down to size because it needs to be able to fit in the stove. We are both hungry for steaks, but we're kind of on a part stealth, you know what I mean? We don't know if this place is owned by someone or if we're allowed to be here or someone's going to come and tell us to move, so kind of keeping it on a down low for a minute.
Challenge where you need to go really, really low on a verb.
Yeah. We'll get that far, you should be able to snap it down. There was a time when this was just a job that I had to do on my own, and as the boys are getting older now, they're able to do it themselves. You good?
Yeah, I'm allergic to this piece of wood.
Charlie and I are going to take a chill after cutting all this wood. We're going to watch, I just noticed on YouTube, Steve, Camping with Steve, has posted a video with Greg Ovens, who's another like bushcraft, outdoors, wild camping, stealth camping dude. So we're going to sit and watch that. It's like a 27-minute video. If you know Camping with Steve Wallace, or you know Greg Ovens, Rocky Mountain Bushcraft, then yeah, you're one of us for sure. We watch this stuff, we do this stuff, we enjoy it. So we're going to sit and watch that, see how those two get on.
3 was my fast. I did 51 days.
Wicked.
I didn't hang around.
It's kind of cool. See the original steps. I haven't heard back from Ollie yet. I'm assuming he's having a good time. I've seen a rake somewhere.
Oh yeah, we have.
It was on the other side, wasn't it? The bird chicken coop thing, wasn't it?
Do we have a look?
Yeah. Cool. Good job. I've only got a rake. You've seen a rake around here somewhere.
Yeah. I learnt this the other day, they don't have top teeth.
That's what it is. Whoa!
No, like on the nose bit.
Look at the size of that. Dude. Oh, I've got a tick on me. Tick. Away, away, away.
Isn't
The size of the teeth
Why
on
is
that
it-
thing.
like that?
Oh yeah, the bone is a gnarly shape. Got an idea. Got an idea. Wait. Put me down again. Got an idea.
I'm really scared about it falling.
What?
Let me see how it's attached.
Yes. Now, a lot of people might think this is disgusting. Look at the size of that. You think, Chuck? It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, I think that's definitely a cow.
You think it's definitely a cow?
It could be a horse.
Right, we're heading inside. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Time is ticking by. We should be getting some food on soon, I reckon. Get this stove set up.
Homemade bread.
Honey butter. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What?
Right, some of the water on there.
Bro, why is this one not breaking? I've cut through like over half. Not sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I took out this in the winter one time, maybe 2 times.
I remember this one.
I reckon that's pretty good. What do you reckon, Chop?
Yeah,
Right here.
that's fine.
You can cook on here. You can sit on the side and keep warm. What's the lid? Interesting. Oh, the lid's not here. Who's diagonally across? Cool. Oh, big, solid. Solid as a rock. Right, let's see how the stove works now. Take some of these off a minute. You got that?
That's heavier than I thought.
It is, yeah, it's not lightweight. Where's the saw, Chop?
Yeah.
Make just a supporting leg to sit underneath here, just so that she doesn't fall over. Right, Charlie wants to chop some wood.
Because I want to.
Nice, brother, man. Perfect. Right, so the stove's set up. I think it's about time we make a fire. We've been waiting for quite a while now, so flue pipes all the way up and outside. That's definitely outside, so the smoke's not going to blow back in. That's the most important thing. We do not want to die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Squeeze past Chop. I've just found, look, birch bark. Could probably start the fire with some of this. This piece here. This is great for starting a fire. Look at this. That's a hell of a light piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
Positive thinking. That's what I'm hoping. And I'm also hoping that when we put the bed down and pump it up, it doesn't get punctured by a little stick. It is pretty tough, but I don't want to get him off too much now. Look at that. That is. Holy fuck, there's a giant spider on that too.
Let's see.
Look. Right here. Oh. That is a candy floss spider stick. Look at the state. There's a spider on it too. Oh my god, this is some people's worst nightmare.
Ow.
Spider web candy floss stick. You ready? I'm ready. Let's get this fire on. Just want to see if some of this stuff will look. Yeah, so put a little layer down first. Oh god, look at that straight away. It burns so nicely, that stuff. It's exciting. It's the first fire that's happened in here, I reckon. Cool, so now I'm going to start. What we're going to do is we're going to get it to start the heat to come out through the top. So you want cold air through the front. Oh wow, it is actually burning really clean. There's no smoke coming out, is there? Game on. Cool, man. Sweet, let's get in. It's going to get nice and toasty in here. Well, I can feel the heat on top of that already. Right, we need the frying pan and we need the oil.
Where's my bag?
Your bag's just on the table back there.
Oh.
So have you got the frying pan?
Yeah, I've got the frying pan.
And I've got the steaks, right?
Yeah.
So we've got steaks. So if you just put that on top of here, so maybe in the middle, would be probably the best. It's going to get a lot of heat in the middle here. And then put some oil on. Basically what will happen is as the stove starts to heat up, we'll start to see the oil react. So yeah. I'll throw it out then. Right, we'll fry the steaks, get some juice. Right. We'll use the bottom side as a plate. Okay, just tear it now. Oh yes, look. Yep. Oh, that's like a good piece of meat. Nice, we're winning. How cool is this? Yeah, man.
Once it gets out into the open,
Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it past the trees, right?
Yeah.
Chimney's working a beaut. Expecting it to come out with a little bit more force, actually, but... I actually feel warm already in here. Just standing here, I can feel the warmth coming off of it. Only ever so gently, I can feel it.
I love how we're not even in our house, but yet we're literally just still driving because we're in our house.
It's nice, isn't it? That's what it's like at the valley.
I like how you've got like a little air.
Yeah, it's vents. But I mean, to be honest, there's loads of holes in this. There's air vents everywhere, isn't there, to be honest? There's gaps there, these two holes over there.
Oh, I can't wait to sleep in there.
It's going to be
At
quite
the
cool.
start, and now like,
See, the original idea was we were going to camp, and then Charlie said, well, maybe if we just go up and cook steaks up here. I said, like, once we get here and we cook our steaks, like, we're nice and warm, we've got this going, like, we might as well stay here. We don't want to go home. Right? Now we're here. It's like we make our steaks. We don't want to go home now, do we? There's no reason to. Plus, it's raining really hard. We're actually going to get really wet if we do. So we've got a long way to go.
somebody did bring coats.
That's you, because I bought my coat. My coat's over there. Oh, did we both bought
It's in
coats?
my bag. Yeah.
We both bought coats. So far we've seen the though. It's really raining now. Crikey. It seems like the later it gets, the worse. Are you kicking the mickey out of my words? Crikey.
Crikey.
Oh gosh, that's wicked.
You dare me to run?
Not really, you're going to get soaking wet. Doing a little vid, shall I move it away? You're right.
Who's going first?
You.
Yeah!
Of course. Charlie can go first. The pan's only big enough for one steak because we've got some big steaks today, so we'll put your steak on first. Yummy, get on it, dude. Just be careful, it spits. Oh, that sounds
I
good.
need a pen off with it. Camping trip.
You like this spot? You like this one?
Yeah.
It's a good spot here,
We're
isn't
not
it?
getting wet.
It is proper cool here.
Space to walk around and I'm still not going to walk.
Yeah, it's cool. We go watch a movie. We could watch any movie. We actually get signal here, which is amazing. So yeah, you have to attend it. Oh look! There's a leak down that wall. The water's running down that wall.
Wow.
We found our first leak. It's bubbling lovely on there. There's plenty of heat coming off that thing. Oh dude, that looks like a lovely steak. I think we've got way loads of wood.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right, Charlie's steak is coming off and mine gets to go on. Nice, dude. I need a knife. Yes. Drip a little bit. Right, where's the oil gone? It's going to get a bit more oil. It's a shame we can't eat together, but at least we get to eat. So.
I can make as much fun as I want now. Oh.
How is mine looking? Look at that. That is a proper way to cook a steak. Fire is absolutely killing it in there too. Good job, dude. You're gonna watch the film later? And we'll set the bed up. You get to just snuggle up and relax. In our sleeping bags.
I'll go throw the driver away.
Yeah, Frank. By the way, good thinking.
Piece of steak. Oh damn. I'm gonna see.
Charlie's going for a quick wander. He's eaten about 70% of his steak. Mine's ready now.
It's like a chicken wing.
Just free the floor of any sharp bits. Oh, the heat coming off that is insane. Oops. Will it fit? Oh yes. What is missing? Okay, right. Slight problem. Oh, we have tape. We have tape. This might take a while. Alright. Allowing it, that's it. Nice. Okay. Right, so fluff out these sleeping bags. They're confident.
Huh?
I think we're going to sleep well tonight.
Yeah. Could I have the hand, please?
Yes. You had the snacky snacks. In my bed. Oh, I'll do it in a second. Oh, it's good. Oh, that is good. To be fair. Right, that's it. Chop and I'm gonna get some sleep. Hopefully we survive the night. And hopefully, yeah. If it rains really bad and we end up waking up, I'll film. If an animal comes in at night and wakes us up, I'll film. If anything else happens, I'm gonna go to sleep. Morning. Slept like a log, didn't you? Yeah. We survived. We made it. Yeah, pull it open. Pull it all the way open.
Did you do it all night?
Push it all the way open. What's that like you warm? Nice. That's it. Right, I'll think we should open the window. Here we go. No rain this morning. Everything outside is soaking wet, but there was no rain at all.
Did the skull fall off?
The skull did fall off. Yeah, we're going to have to redo that, I think. Put the skull back up again. Hey for you, boy. Right in the whiz.
Halo.
Or
The
fat
beer.
guy, the beer drinking guy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how he works. And chuck a bit more wood on the fire. You get the saw, just push down, cut it here, remove that piece of wood out of there. Yeah? Obviously that shoots nice there. A little pressure. Oh, found some more of a skull. Wow, look at that. The size of those teeth. So, where we found that cow skull, we found the other half of the jaw. That's sick.
What if it was a hole?
Actually, if we can get out, we can get access to where the food pipe is. Should be kind of cool. We can get access to that. On it. Hacking away, chuck it over the fence if you want, just there. Be careful.
Oh. Right.
That's the one. Pop inside, check on the fire. Oh, that's ripping like a champion. Charlie's working up here somewhere outside. Can hear you out there, Chop. Fire is winning. Let me push some of these little bits further in. Time for Dad to have his coffee, breakfast and crepe. One crepe, one coffee. Good morning. What a difference you made. I'm impressed.
You should put before and after.
Yeah, alright, okay. Here's the before. Yeah. And here's the after. Not bad, dude. I'm impressed. Right, should we get him back in the warm? Ah, is the fire still ripping? Too hot with the jumper on. Definitely inside. Okay, next thing we need to do is we need to get a piece of wood with hooks on it. We need to screw that into the wall somewhere so we've got somewhere to put all our coats and jackets that isn't in the way. We can see what we're working with here now, can't we? So we can see what sort of space we've got. Oh, there's another log under there. Is that your mascot?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not burning in the bed. Like we actually just slept in the shed. Mind you, this place didn't look anything like this when we first came in, did it? This is what I envisioned right from the beginning, I'm not going to lie. As soon as we saw it, it's like we could make this space into something that's big enough. You know what I mean? Do you reckon it's the last of the wood? You have to put any more on now? Charlie and I have just found an old wrought iron bath. What we got? So we are on an animal hunt. Okay. Birds are out in force. Very noisy today. Yeah, an old sink. Oh, there is. Some more junk. What's in the toilet? Another one? Can you lift it? Oh yeah, it's definitely a hole. Nothing under there?
overgrown, but that must be like a rat.
Yeah, it does look like a rat hole or something.
Not slipping.
Checking out the abandoned buildings.
Gully around it.
I saw that as well. Yeah, I wonder what this used to be. Get around this side, see if we can have a look in. Good job. You have very good bushwhacking skills. There's some stones above your head. Watch out, this is very loose. You see those two stones there?
Yeah.
So,
You can come through it. Try pushing the this one.
oh, that's the back of the shack that we were at a second ago. You know, where that piece of wood is. It's kind of cool. That's the back side. There's a bike wheel there. What do you reckon? Could it be horses? There's like these waist-high walls. And there's a series of them. Right, I think we're going to head back. Maybe pack up our bits and bobs.
Yeah.
And get ready to continue the rest of our day.
Head back to the crib.
Yeah, back to the crib, man.
Should we roll
I found this piece of wood and this piece of wood. You gonna grab that one? Let's take it aside, see if we can use this as a table. It could be useful. Yo, chop. Oh, that's level at all.
more level than this?
You think so?
Yeah. Rocking chair.
It doesn't look very level. We haven't got any screws or nails, so ideally you want to fix that in with some nails. That'd be sweet. How's the fire looking? Oh yeah, it's nearly dead. Should we start dismantling this stove?
Yeah.
Charlie, you have a bramble problem. You love a tree house. This stove back in the box. The axe is probably fallen down somewhere, maybe, if it was stuck in it. We've misplaced the axe. Might have to go back through the footage to try and find it.
Probably.
It's near the table.
Table.
Yeah, it's near the table.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Get out the way. Right. This bit here sits inside the little socket here, so we know which way around it's got to go. But I feel like it's worth it. I try to like minimise the amount of gear I take. Sometimes, if you want to use a flue, I mean, I didn't go expensive. I bought quite a relatively cheap Outbacker stove, hence why it's heavy and it's quite large. But you can buy these really nice titanium ones. They weigh next to nothing. Some of them have a glass window on the side so you can see your fire. And they come with like a titanium or, I don't know, like an alloy sort of flexible tube, which you roll up into a small thing like this. And you unroll it, then roll it the opposite way, and you can make yourself a nice flue pipe. It has these little rings which hold it into place. Those are like £500. I mean, it doesn't get that cold out here, so we don't use this very often, and I couldn't afford to spend 500. So this was what we got. But you make do with what you've got or what you can afford. So you know, bushcraft doesn't have to be expensive. You can have all the gear, and it still does you no good if you know what we're doing with it. So this works for us. We'll find out from Charlie in a minute whether this is a good time or not. I think he did say this is one of his best camp trips. This place is cool. It's as good as a tent. But one of his concerns was that, like I said about the spiders, not that he's scared of them, but obviously usually you're in a tent and you get no bugs landing in your face at night. It's a little bit different in here. I said to him we'd be fine, and sure enough we were. Now this isn't strictly a bothy. We're going to call it a bothy, but we're going to call it the King Bothy, but it's not quite a bothy, is it? Let's be fair, it's a shed. But if I just filmed just one half of the outside and didn't film any of the surroundings, you'd have no idea where I was. So I suppose it kind of looks like a bothy. I'll need this peg. You never know what we might need a peg for. This was already here, so we'll leave these here. Charlie for 10 minutes. He's out here building a den. This is insane. He's built a shelter on the top of a water butt. There's no limit to his imagination, this kid. Watch out for the nail right there. This is like the water tower shelter. Good.
It is. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
I just need to take these down and then move them over.
Yeah.
So
Creative freedom he has, and he creates these things. I'm impressed. Always impressed.
a water house.
It is nearly 10 o'clock. I reckon we should get ready to go home. The bag of doom.
Yeah.
Take that rubbish. Get the wood bag. Bloody crap. You need to shook it off before you put it in there. Yes. Charlie's made a rope swing as well. Just when you thought he was finished.
The water house.
Endless fun. That's it. We're done. Oh, hours and hours have passed since this morning we woke up. Like. Right. Now we've got a nice morning hike. Back to the car. You put it in your bag. Right, that's it for another video, dude. Right, for what it's worth, don't bother subscribing, don't bother liking, and don't bother commenting. And we'll maybe see you in the next one.
Bye.